This is going to be a substantially different show than normal, but I used to do this every Monday, so we'll see if I still can.
Hey, buddy, for that kind of negative applause, we are your campfire. Play us a song, my friend. We want to roast some marshmallows. Glad you're here, buddy.
Sometimes when the sun hasn't quite faded, and I haven't had enough to drink, if I close my eyes I hear you whisper, saying the sweetest things to me. Most things I found I can't get used to, like sleeping with the heart monitor on, growing old as forces on you, patience that I'll never get used to, sleeping alone. There ain't a drink I regret drinking, there ain't smoke I mind in my lungs, there ain't moments I find myself chasing. It's just you left rattling my bones. I've seen the devil dancing on my shoulder, I've earned every wrinkle in my skin, and I've seen the face you make when you know for sure that I won't ever see your face again. There ain't a drink I regret drinking, there ain't smoke I mind in my lungs, there ain't moments I find myself chasing. It's just you left rattling my bones. I know when I wake up tomorrow in this rocking chair I'm sitting in, I'll lay down the birds, my song, and I'll just dream of holding you again. There ain't a drink I regret drinking, there ain't smoke I mind in my lungs, there ain't moments I find myself chasing. It's just you that rattling my bones. It's just you rattling my bones. Thank you very much.
Where'd that come from?
I guess I should tell some stories.
Yeah, please, at least.
I don't get to talk as much in Honey Luck as I would like, being an egomaniac. I wrote that song. I was about. I made this appointment to make a record in Nashville. This is 2015, 2016, and I had like 5 songs of the 10 I was supposed to make, and I'd like run a Kickstarter and everything. Okay. And so one morning I sat down at my kitchen table and I was just like, I'm not going to stand up until I've written a song, and muscled my way through writing it. Here, I'll play you. I gotta remember all the non-Honey Luck songs in the set. I'll play some Honey Luck songs too.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Isn't that one of your songs?
Carolina.
Okay.
Either way, yeah, great.
I thought you had
Great
it.
answer. Isn't that one of those things you do? Y'all sing that thing occasionally around here.
Alright, so this is a song. This song was on TV. You guys ever
It's
seen
called
TV?
Heads Carolina.
I wrote this with a friend of mine named Austin Jenks. Austin and I met on The Voice a few years ago. And
Beautiful.
we were stuck in a hotel room that we were sequestered in. We weren't allowed to leave the hotel room. And so we were on The Voice. There's a ton of really, really great singers, but not a lot of songwriters. And Austin and I bonded over being songwriters. So he had this idea for this song. We wrote it, and then we put it on the internet, and it actually had like some views on YouTube and things like that. And then he was playing the Bluebird in Nashville one night, and this music supervisor was there and said, "Hey, I put music on TV." And he's like, "I don't believe you." And she's like, "Okay, well, send me this song and we'll see what happens." And then this made it onto a TV show called The Ranch on Netflix.
And y'all co-wrote it?
We co-wrote it together, yeah, in a hotel room. It's called Somewhere Maybe Carolina.
You got rich off of it?
I got like $5,000 one time.
Whoa.
And that was it.
Wow.
This song is worth like $5,000 plus, $500 in tips over the years. $500. Flying high down the coast, running down your daddy's ghost, living on leaving side. You were leaving home in the back of your mind. Somewhere in Carolina, there's a light. Been looking for somewhere memories can unwind. Somewhere in Carolina, follow it down that East Coast line, find some ways, each one ran mine. Well, your friends got a job, they're content, happy enough just to pay the rent. But your imagination got the better of you, so you keep on singing nothing better to do. Somewhere in Carolina, there's a light. Been looking for somewhere memories can unwind. Somewhere in Carolina, follow it down that East Coast line, find some way to ease wandering mind. Imagination got the better of you, Thank you very much.
Wow,
This
beautiful.
is fun, man. I haven't got to do this in a while.
Really cool.
For years and years and years, like two whole years, I had a gig here at the Saxon pub opening for Bob Schneider on Mondays. I did an hour at about this time. I think it was like at 6. And every week I would write a new song. And I started having guests and things like that. And it's where I met Jolene. I was actually playing here when Jolene's first day. She used to be blonde.
Brian was my first shift.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where I've got more tenure here than Jolene. I know she's been here with more frequency, but I'm just saying. It's weird that she's way more important than I am. It's not that weird.
A little cuter too.
I mean, I'm having a good hair day, man. I think it's a horse race. But I would write a new song every week. And some of them sucked, some of them were good, some of them are songs that I'll play tonight that stuck around the set and made it on albums and shit like that. But in the spirit of that, I'll play you guys a new song we wrote this week. I wrote this hook months ago, I think before Christmas. And then it's been sort of sitting on the back shelf for a bit, and we decided to finish it this week, and it turned out really nice. So there's a song called Hard to Love You, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's called something. Maybe we'll call it Jolene.
So
That
when
hasn't been used yet.
when y'all do it together with the band, are we supposed to act like we haven't ever heard it before?
I don't know. No, I think it's okay. You just act like it's better.
Okay.
Cold steps, cold feet, cold war mentality. This love is just the things that we don't say, so we won't fight. So I startle in my seat. The phone starts to ring, 'cause it's the first damn thing that I've heard from you all night. And I worn out souls chasing closer, just close enough to keep me here. But baby, I'm trying to love you. Maybe there's a better chance chasing the stars above it. I know letting go of it doesn't get me you, but maybe I'm trying to love you. Well, the cold sweat comes over me every time I try to leave. There's a heart beats, a hard thing up and just let die. And I'm anchored to a memory, that girl you used to be, and hoping that you'll start to see just how hard I'm trying. But I've worn out holes in the hardwood floors, wondering if you even see me standing here. Baby, I'm trying to love you. Maybe there's a better chance chasing the stars above you. I know letting go it doesn't get me you, but maybe I'm trying too hard to love you. I can't want you just because I want to, and I don't think you're going to love me anyway. How's the new one?
Incredible. Beautiful.
Alright. Well, I hope you guys like that because the rest of this is going to be death metal. Alright, I wrote this song about Mississippi, which is, until like a month ago, a place that I'd never been. Except I've driven through it one other time. I was on a acoustic tour with Grace Pettis years ago, which I'll talk about here in a little while too. But I was out with Grace and we were on our way to this big Nashville writing session. It was my first time I was ever going to have like a writing session in Nashville. And I'm sure you guys know, but in case you don't, there's this sort of rivalry between Nashville artists, Nashville songwriters, and Austin songwriters. Austin, you know, when you're trying to figure out where you're going to be, Austin's where you come to be authentic and be weird and make cool art and try and figure out, you know, things like love and truth. And then Nashville is where you go if you don't want to be broke the rest of your life. And so because of that, I and a lot of other Austin songwriters have a chip on our shoulder with some of the Nashville songwriters, right, and pop country hits and things like that. So I was young and full of piss and vinegar and decided I was just going to go to this writing session. I was going to blow everybody out of the water. And we're driving on the way there to Nashville, and I just have nothing to write about. I am writer's block like I had never been. We were driving through Mississippi, which is a very odd town, or odd state. Like the highways are very run down. It's a very, you know, country, old, run down, very old, you know, money and caste system and all that kind of stuff. But it was just, in this place that I'd never been, it felt odd because I was at home on these highways. I've always been comfortable on highways because I've spent so much time in my life just driving from one gig to the next. So as I was driving like 2 hours out of the gig, I finally got this idea out of a painting. We ended up writing it. Me and a guy named Mondo Signs. He's awesome. It turns out he's not a douchebag at all. He's really, really good. So we wrote this together. I woke up in Memphis this morning, queued up the Tri-County blues. It's funny how strangers' homes are more familiar than my own, and I'm sick of having nothing to lose. This town ain't much to look at from the highway. Now that the good work is all gone, the place is barely still standing. It's not quite abandoned, so I guess we're both still hanging on. But dark as the night, past these Hattiesburg lights, and I ain't got much left to say. But if choice is still mine, I'll spend the last of my time riding this Mississippi highway. My girl is a southern magnolia. She's beautiful with roots deep, deep in the ground. She lets me chase what I want, Lord. But it's hard to stay gone, and I know one day she'll settle me down. The dark as the night, past these Hattiesburg lights, there's no place, it's not hard to stay. But if the choice is still mine, I'll spend the last of my time riding this Mississippi highway. Maybe I'm just an empty bottle of something that they don't sell anymore. I'm driving alone, this place feels just like home, even though I've never been here before. And dark as the night, past these Hattiesburg spend the last of my time driving the Mississippi Highway, driving the Mississippi Highway. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mondo played here on the 15th.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he played, it
I
was
should have came, man. Where's my student
it's a
picture?
non-South by Southwest set. He played early afternoon.
He's really good, man. He's a really like authentic dude and a hell of a songwriter.
Who is he?
His name is Mondo Signs, Saenz, I think, and he's been around Nashville forever. He's written some Miranda Lambert hits and things like that, and just is one of those songwriters that's kick-ass.
He was good, Jack.
Yeah, he was here on Friday, the 15th.
Grace Pettis was here too.
Was she?
Yeah. Jim saw her. Late night show. Her boyfriend was. He had one gig and she had another.
Yeah, I haven't met him yet, but he's supposed to, Robbie Hecht.
Yeah. Good songwriter.
I heard he's a really good
Yeah,
songwriter.
good voice too.
That's cool, man. It's cool that they've got like a thing going where they can travel together and write
Right.
and play. And she's really good at that too. I've never seen, my like biggest compliment on Grace is that I've never seen anybody walk off stage and connect with people like she does. It is insane because she genuinely gives a shit about everybody's day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an act at all. She's just really full of compassion and a very thoughtful and good person. I miss her. She's in Nashville. I haven't seen her in forever. I was supposed to go to her 04 Center show like a month ago when my kid got sick.
That's where she lives now?
I think she lives in
She
Nashville.
does. I didn't know.
All right. Brian Pounds makes me sad. I don't feel like I never get to just sad out with everybody anymore. It's manic depressive. Going through a depressive spell like me. I'll play you guys my favorite song I've ever written. I don't know that we might have played it once with Honey Rock. I wrote this song about Odessa, Texas, which is, growing up, it was my childhood dream to play Odessa, Texas. So I had it in my head that Odessa was kind of this place where these cowboy poets would go, and it's where you didn't go to be famous, but you went to go, like Guy Clark. I thought he was hanging out in Odessa, Texas. And I read Friday Night Lights, and I thought that like that's what people did on the weekends kind of thing. It's just, it 100, maybe it was at one point, but it's not anymore. I drove out to Odessa, Texas to play twice, and both times it's been just like absolute shit. I played in this rundown shopping mall in a bar that used to be a Chili's. And then before that, I don't know what it was, but there was a pole in the center of the room, and so I didn't ask a lot of questions about that. And it was me, and like it was about this school, but it was me and 4 guys that were like just off of an oil job somewhere. And they were just ready, they're just, pent up fucking aggression and wanting to hear Marshall Tucker Band and whatever. And I'm out there like trying to realize my childhood dreams of playing folk songs in Odessa. And so we started yelling at each other, like snipping back at each other. Whatever. It was just awful. I ended up going back out one more time, it wasn't that bad. But that first time it was I've been doing it for like 5 years and had almost no success. And it was a really hard thing to like culminate. And I was driving home because I didn't make enough on the gig to get a hotel room that night. And Lucinda Williams came on the radio or the iPod or whatever, and I was listening to her song. And I just kind of got this in my head, and I got home the next day, I wrote it in like 30 minutes. And since then, it's been my favorite song I've ever written. I don't get to play these very much anymore, so I gotta kind of remind me. Though dust is getting tired, but I'm always coming around. She says she hates the way my songs always get her down. She can't stand that I'm polite. She's tired of things I say. I'd leave her if I didn't need her to get through the day. Though dust don't love me, I don't care. She's got kerosene lips and empty skin. Sleeps with my friends, and I'm not there. Yo, dust don't love me, I don't care. Man, just don't care. She drinks too much, tries to get me in fights. She makes me drive home alone, drunk on Saturday night. Cries you're lost if you ain't found God, but she don't like the one she's got. She's everything I never wanted to be. So why is she always on my mind? Though dust don't love me, it's not so bad. She floats me when I'm broke, leaves me alone when I'm sad. Won't introduce me to her mom and stepdad. Yo, dust don't love me, it's not so bad. Man, it's not so bad. But I never really know what she thinks of me. I look in her eyes, it feels like apathy. She's everything I never wanted to be. So why is she always on my mind? Yeah. So dust don't love me, I wish she did. 'Cause I'd rather love letters just like when we were kids. But I'm just growing cold, living like this. So dust don't love me, I wish she did. Man, wish she did.
Hey, Brian,
Sure.
where can I get that?
You know, I don't know. I have some vinyl copies. If you have a record player, I think I have them in my car.
I don't have a record player, but I could go to whatever would be the fastest way possible. I don't know. Do you take audio over?
I'll just send it to you. I have the MP3 of it. I don't know where you can buy it. You can buy it if you have iTunes. You can buy it. You can't get it on Apple Music. You have to go to actual iTunes. I don't even know how to get there anymore. But it's for if you have an iPhone and you figure out how to get into iTunes, it's 99 cents on iTunes. But it's not on Apple Music.
No Bandcamp?
Can I interrupt because everyone else is?
Yeah, I think it is big. Yeah, go ahead.
But if you're really bored, you can go to brianpounds.com and actually read why it's not available anywhere else. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, the city filed an injunction.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I've got when I released my last album, which I haven't looked at my website in forever, but when I released my last album, I wrote this big mea culpa about why I think streaming music is killing songs like these, because these songs are not written. You know, I always compare it to like a Snickers bar and a really great meal. You know, there's nothing wrong with a Snickers bar or a pop tune, a really great meal takes a long time to cultivate, and you have to spend some time with it. You know, you have to appreciate it. There's a aura about it. Slow, sad folk songs, Guy Clark type tunes, they're not written like Snickers bars. They're written like really great meals. And I don't think that Spotify cultivates that very well. It's really hard to sit and listen to a song that doesn't grab you right away if you have all of the rest of music that's ever been at your fingertips. But anyways, I'll get off my rant. You can read your thing on my website.
That's quite eloquent. It's worth 3.
But speaking of Guy Clark, I haven't played this song in a while. I didn't grow up listening to Texas songwriters like this. I grew up listening to my dad's CD collection, which was Gino Vanelli and Kenny Loggins. And then when I moved to Austin and fell in love with these songs, and it was about the time I was playing Mondays at the Saxon, so well, I played Red River Valley. He'd sit in the kitchen and cry, run his fingers through 70 years living, and wonder, Lord, is every well after run dry. We were friends, me and this old man, like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. He's a drifter, and a driller of oil wells, an old school man of the world. He taught me how to drive his car. He's too drunk to. He'd wink and give me money for the girls. Our lives were like some old western movie, like desperados waiting for a train, like desperados waiting for a train. One day my walkie take me with him to a bar called the Green Frog Cafe. There was old man with beard, got sand dominoes, lying about the lines while they played. I was just a kid, they all called his sidekick, like desperados waiting for a train, like desperados waiting for a train. One day I looked up and he's pushing 80. There's brown tobacco stains all down his chimney. Well, to me he's one of the heroes of this country. So why's he all dressed up like an old man, drinking beer and playing Moon in 42? Desperados waiting for a train, like desperados waiting for a train. The day before he died, I went to see him, and I was gone, and he was almost gone. So we just closed our eyes and dreamed up a kitchen and sang another verse of that old song. Come on, Jack, that son of a bitch is coming. Desperados waiting for a train, like desperados waiting for a train, with desperados waiting for a train. Thank you very much. This is cool, man. I haven't got to do this in a long time. It's good to see all my good friends here. Get to play some music for you folks. Some songs I don't normally get to play.
We're loving it. Thanks.
I wonder if I still know this. Almost felt you touching me just now. Wish I knew which way to turn and go. I feel so good and then I feel so bad. Wonder what I ought to do. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, bid this place goodbye. Come and be with you, but I can hardly stand. I've got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun. One more lonely night. Wind keeps blowing somewhere every day. Some things get better somewhere up the way. Just dismal thinking on a dismal day. Sad songs for us to bear. You know, sometimes I write happy songs, then sometimes little things are wrong. I wish they all could make you smile. Coming home soon and I wanna stay. Maybe somehow you get away. You come to me and I go again. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, bid this place goodbye. Come and be with you. If I could hardly stand, I've got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun. One more lonely night. Please roll your tunes.
All right.
I got to play this gig on Mondays, opening for Bob Schneider for like 2 years, despite having almost no fans at the time. And I think I got to do that because of this song that I'm about to play right here, which Jillian has told me is her favorite song of mine, which I wrote half of it. For those of you who haven't heard this story, which is maybe one, I wrote this song with Grace Pettis, who you don't know is one of the finest songwriters of mine or any generation, really. We were on a 2-week acoustic tour of the Middle of America. And I don't know how many of you have ever been on a 2-week acoustic tour of the Middle of America, but on Fridays and Saturdays, you can find money gigs. You can play at a bar, and there will be people there, and they will pay you in cold, hard cash. It's not a lot, but you can spend it at the hotel across the street when you're done. On Tuesdays, that's not always the case. On Tuesdays, you kind of take whatever gig that you can get, because you don't just want to be sitting somewhere doing nothing. So this particular night, we were in Fayetteville, Arkansas, at a place called JR's Light Bulb Club. If JR's had fallen on hard times, it's not even there anymore. But JR's was kind enough to give us a gig, and they said, though, that they couldn't pay us in money. Instead, what they could pay us was all of the free well liquor that we could drink. It's like a CC's Pizza for degenerates. And Grace and I think pretty highly of ourselves, so, we want to drink what we were worth. Grace is a bit of a lightweight, so after our gig, she had like 4 or 5 of these well whiskeys that are disgusting, and she was laying down in the booth looking up at the ceiling, and she saw these 2 chandeliers. And one had all but one light out, and the other one had all but one light still lit. And Grace was hammered, so she thought that was kind of poetic. The next morning, I was sitting in my aunt's studio apartment, playing guitar and drinking Gatorade and doing my best not to ever talk to anyone again because I was fighting maybe the worst hangover I've ever had. And Grace emerges from her bedroom and she is in full yoga gear, just like ready to go to Pilates, and is absolutely fine. And I was immediately pissed off. So she's talking to me and I'm just like, go away. And she accosted me into writing this song as I was playing this thing. And to this day, that is still one of the nicest things that anybody has ever done for me. So this is called Chandelier. Sometimes you're a stranger, but I'm afraid to be. At times in my imagination, torturing. When I look down my hands, don't know who's wearing this ring. I'm homesick for the girl who gave it to me. Here I am dancing alone in the kitchen, can't stop thinking. With a half-empty bottle of vodka, 2 drunk drinks. Everything in this damn house is broken. I see it from here. Even with the one light burn out on the chandelier, we were just kids. Putting my hands in the concrete. I've gone barefoot over barbed wire, thorn in your feet. with a half-empty bottle of vodka, too drunk to drink. Everything in this damn house is broken. I see it from here. And I'm living one like that, one chandelier. And the night is hung over, the sun ain't hurt like a lawyer. Now watch every house and this spot burning to nothing. Here I am dancing alone in the kitchen, can't stop to think. With a half-empty bottle of vodka, too drunk to drink. Everything in this damn house is broken, it's perfectly clear. And all of the lights are bound to burn out on the chandelier. I got time for one or two more. You guys have been super cool. This has been a nice little bit of nostalgia for me. Next week is Honey Luck, so come to that. There will be, more noise, more instruments on stage, more optimism in general. But I never get to play all of my sad, the world is ending songs. So, for all of you who are worried about me, here's a Honey Luck song. It's not quite so sad. I feel a change in the atmosphere, baby. I can always feel when you come back around. I've been working my way in and out of your arms, baby, but you're never gonna let me tie you down. So baby, take me higher and higher, 'cause I'm never gonna learn. It's like I'm playing with fire, 'cause I wanna get burned. Let's get above the horizon and never come down. Never come down. I feel my body start to tremble and shake, baby. Afraid you're gonna leave me falling from the clouds, but you can't fight. You're always afraid of the ground. Baby, take me higher and higher, 'cause I'm never gonna learn. It's like I'm playing with fire, 'cause I wanna get burned. Let's get above the horizon and never come down. Yeah, never come down. Never come down. Yeah, never come down. Never come Alright, this will be my last song for the night. You guys are super cool. My name's Brian Pounds. Thanks for sitting here and listening. I do have this tip jar, if you feel so inclined. I've been wanting to buy some stuff. Like 1998 Dodge Durango. My dad used to have a 1998 Dodge Durango. I just figure things are going to turn around for me if I could get in that car again. Alright, I'm going to see if the guitar will take this too. This is my favorite song I've ever written. I know I said that earlier, but that was a lie. This is I never get to play this song ever. One, it's kind of a not your traditional ending song because it's another introspective, sad tune, but also it has the word fuck in it. And there are only so many Applebee's they'll let you play where you can say the word fuck in a song and not, you know, get kicked out of trivia night. It's my favorite song I've ever written. I wrote this about my friend who passed away when I was 20 years old and overdosed. I was sort of this goody-goody kid in high school and never had, you know, drank or whatever, and then moved here to play songs and started experimenting with drugs. And I met this guy. We worked at TGI Fridays, and we made no money. It was right in the middle of the huge recession, and he just was this incredible electric personality. And anyway, so we lived together, but he just had his demons and couldn't beat him. And one night, one morning, I was in Oklahoma. I flew up for a gig, and I got a call from a detective. That's how I found out that he died. And that was a really, really traumatic, hard thing for me to process. And I didn't want to talk about it for 5 years. And I definitely didn't want to write a song about it, because I figured the worst way to honor somebody's memory would be to write a bad song about it. I was really protective of that idea of not wanting to just, you know, screw that up. And then one night, my friend Austin Jinx was in town. We had a gig in Waco. I remember this very vividly. We came home from Waco. It's like 3 a.m. in the morning. And my guitar is in this very weird tuning that I'm in right now. It doesn't exist anywhere else. I thought it was open D, and it's not. I just kind of made it up. And so he starts playing this thing. I'm on my way to bed. And he's just kind of dicking around with me, goes to sleep. And he just does this. And on the way to bed, I stopped. And I turned around and I just started talking. And I don't know how many of you are songwriters out in the crowd, but songs normally take days, hours, weeks, months to write sometimes. This song didn't happen. Austin starts playing. I stopped and turned around. And I just started talking. And 45 minutes later, this song came out whole. It's never happened to me before, never happened since. But it felt like I'd been writing it for years. It felt like it was a gift. And I don't think I've played it in a year because I just don't get to play these solo gigs very much in listening rooms anymore. This is a very special song to me, and it's an honor to get to play it for you. You may never hear it again. If I had $1 million, I'd give half of it away. And I put half of the last time in a paper bag for a rainy day. And I buy Cuban cigars, vintage guitars, and I write songs about all of the trouble that never came my way. Well, my mama's never asked me for a lot, So now I'm the king of everything that I bought. Man, this holding on to fancy things is gonna be death to me. Well, if I had a time machine, wait in line to talk to me, and people would listen to my songs, just to ask if they'd come along. I go back and talk to Drew. I go and see my old friend. And all these stories that I've heard, man, they would hurt. I would listen to them again. I'd have all of the time I need, and some seconds wouldn't seem so sweet. Man, this hanging on to memories is gonna be death to me. If I could live forever, I don't think I would. Some of my favorite stories end, and sometimes that's the thing that makes them good. Yeah, there's things here that make me want to stay. The world's so pretty in a fucked up kind of way. But man, one day this life is gonna be death to me. Thanks so much for sitting and listening, y'all. My name is Brian Pound. I hope to see you all again soon. Come back next week for Honey Luck at 4 p.m. and stick around for a little bit.